Hi guys, welcome back to another Explain 12 video. We are continuing with our Airbus theme, you could almost say, having flown the FS Labs once, and then the what's it called, the Aerosoft A330, and now going back to the Toliss A340. The beautiful A340, one of my favorites, and we'll be flying Qatar Airways. And I'm actually gonna, let me just see if I can change the view to the normal. There we go. So yeah, we're here at Hamad, and we're just gonna do a short hop over to Dubai. As you know, I usually only have time to fly these short hops, so that works quite nice for me. And I do want to see how Dubai looks in X-Plane. I haven't actually flown in there at any point. And this is just with default scenery, right? This is default Hamad, default Doha. I mean, it looks pretty good, I must say. X-Plane's default scenery is good. I have not yet paid for a single airport. I would definitely if there was more available, like Helsinki or Stockholm. Those I could imagine buying, but haven't bought anything else. Yeah, look at those yachts as well. A bit more life now in X-Plane. That's nice to see. Hopefully at some point soon I'll be able to do the Toliss A330. But let's see, I think I'll wait for a sale on that one in a couple of months. I have too many aircrafts to fly anyway. But yeah, let's get started. We'll do the batteries first. External power. Put these to nav. Let me switch view quickly. And I'll put on all of these. Had to make sure I press the right button, but I have because I'm using all these different viewpoints that I've been able to set up myself. Now I like the X-Plane camera system once I figured that out. Only took me forever. Ground crew supply, that can be on. Emergency lights, no smoking. Seatbelt to auto. Nav lights, strobe to auto. I was thinking of doing a night flight, but I don't know. I felt like a day flight in X-Plane would be nice to do. Let's see. And I want to see like all of Dubai, so that was my thinking for the approach. Okay, I think that's it on this page. Let me jump. Oh, sorry, I put on the flashlight. We don't want to do that. We want to go back to our normal position. Let's see what other. Okay, I had some pretty nice viewpoints set up. Even one within the cabin. Oh, look at that. Let's go back to the normal one. So, what we want to do is get going, basically. Okay, here we have the Atsu. We'll move this one. Finally figured that one out. And then we will have a look at our SimBrief flight plan. I guess you would still need to load it through the Toliss ICS system unless you have it available through here, which you do not. You only have the calculations themselves, right? So let me go to Toliss ICS screen. And what I'll do is general settings. Sorry, it's the loading performance that I want to do. And what we need is a zero fuel weight of 490. So we need a bit lower than what we have now. We should have 371 packs. They should just let you write in the numbers if you ask me, but okay. Can we get the right packs amount? Seems to be impossible to get 71. Oh, there we can. Right, finally. God. Thought I was doomed. 371. We're a bit lower. No cargo? Is that so 0? These should be 0. Okay, and now we seem to have kind of the right settings. Block fuel oh, not 400,000. We want 45,232. Oh, it's not still not right. 45,232. Ah, I'm pressing something by mistake. Sorry about that, guys. I'm 45,232. Enter. There we go. Okay. Quick refuel. Apply load settings. Good. We should be ready in that regard. We can start our boarding process with pack X as well, since we have that working. That's always nice. Flight number. Just putting in something. Low altitude again. I think they could press a bit higher, but maybe that's just how they roll. We can do 91. Don't want to do too many. Should have all of these for Qatar. Safety. Qatar. And we can start. There we go. Let me have a look also. It looks good. The recording as well, so that's nice. And let's see now. I think the last time I flew this we had huge problems with not crashing, but with these different hiccups, right? It was like almost crashing. Let's see. So what we wanna do, and you see I've learned a new thing now. We wanna go to here, VHS 3. Sorry, that's the one. Then we wanna do data, A cars, flight plan in it. Did something. Oh no. Wait, let me. Atsu. D-Link. It's available. Okay. Let's try again. And then I don't think it's that way. You go here. A cars function. Sorry, there it was. And request. And now you can go to the print function. We have the uplink, and then you see we can print stuff. I love this. This is just this is the system that I've been talking about with Toliss. It's just very nice. And there it's put after you read, so you get all this information. 0 fuel, that sort of stuff. Temps, taxi. Very cool system. I can put these values correctly. Let me see if I can. Well, it's about that, so I think we should be fine. But good, now we should have the A cars. I'm not gonna say I'm totally in line with how it works. Not allowed. Maybe you need more of these in the data, right, with the A cars. Takeoff data, wind data. I guess you can request from here, right? You can request wind data, I guess. But yeah, you can see now we have a SimBrief flight plan here, so we don't need to do that. That's pretty cool. Saves a bit of time. The init page already filled out. Same with the fuel predictions, they do look correct. So this saves us some time, right? That's the nice part of it. Flight plan, departure, we're doing runway 34 right. With a SID of Alsace 2. And then we are, let me have a look. We're then doing a arrival. Before we do this, I am just quickly, one thing that's cool also compared to FS Labs is that these works, right? So you can pull them out and then basically, you know, it works as it's supposed to work. That's really cool. You can see it's clickable spots, right, with the mouse. But yeah, not to lose a track of our flight. We will have to put up pilot to ADC as well. We are gonna restart it just to make sure we get it correct without any bugs, because we're switching sim. It would be nice to see some passengers out there. And actually another cool thing is you can hear like the chocks, external. So if we now go on the outside, let me see, can you see? Oh, there's no ground power. You do have this, you know, the pushback, fuel requests, cargo handling, de-icing. You have even the cabin, right? So you open the doors, they're on auto, arm and cross checks, cabin light mode auto. So yeah, pretty cool. Now I'm just gonna import the SimBrief flight plan. We are Qatar, I guess is the name. We'll do our SID. 34 right, Alsace, yes, star. What was our star supposed to be? We should see it here in Avitab. No, sorry, not Avitab. Even though Avitab does have some cool right with the... I'm actually gonna check if we can put in... Do we have our destination airport? I'm not sure if I have that as its own chart. Maybe not actually. Flight Tampa didn't. Maybe they don't provide those. No, looks like they don't. Well, there are some old charts that we can save just to make sure we have it. We can keep that. And then I'm gonna move. You won't be seeing anything now because I'm doing it on my other screen, but I'm just gonna move this to our explain resources, plugins, then Avitab, and then chart. And now we have it. That's just so cool. I love Avitab's integration. It's just amazing. This is a really old one though. Look at the date, 15th of May 15, but hey, better to have something than nothing at all. Yeah, so let's see now. SimBrief flight plan. We were doing Vute. to ILS 30 right, route 3D. Let's see if we do the old dot transition. And I want to check one thing before we do that. So we do the star, 30 right. As you can see, quite a long. If we do the transition, oh, it's automatic here, but the approach one, right? I guess it makes sense just to do it. So we just load it, and then we have it. We'll connect to the sim. Let's listen in terms of weather. And I'm actually gonna check that we have we have manually. I'm just gonna download real weather. Just realized I had clear skies on. That would have been a very boring flight. Doesn't seem to be a lot of clouds though, but should be a bit. Okay, let me just put it in O dot. Yeah, that was O dot, and we can insert that. We shouldn't have any discontinuities, right? Unless I'm missing something. Nope. 307. A2. I guess that makes sense. 9 or 82, yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna change the 80s now so we don't have to listen to that one. The only thing I was worried was the wind. 350 at 17, so the wind is correct here. For the takeoff performance, dry, yeah, anti-ice off, flex, air conditions on. Okay, we're getting a pretty good margin here with our takeoff performance. 139 to 158. Let's do 148, I guess. Would be good. Or we want to have as high a V1 as possible, I guess. Or maybe want to give a bit of breathing space between V1 and rotate. What was this one? 162. Flaps 1F. God, I always forget how you're supposed to do these. Up 2.3, right? Up. Is it F1 maybe? One plus. Or maybe 1 is enough then. Or 1 plus F, is that how you have to write it maybe? 1 plus F. Seems to have accepted that, but not sure. Flex. We do not get it from here, I guess. Oh no, flex 64. Maybe this one is the F64, right? Yeah. And here we can also put on flight plan. Let's have a look on the outside quickly. Everything looks pretty clear. Some British Airways aircraft. I really don't have that much traffic actually now that I realized with Traffic Global. Let me have a look. Maybe we can raise it a bit, but just a tiny bit. Let me just move that away. Let me check if there's anything else. I don't think so. So I didn't have that low settings. We do have some aircrafts, right? With Traffic Global. They're pretty good models though. I won't complain. Maybe not AIG models for P3D, but good enough. Okay, I feel like we are ready to go. Let's start the APU. Wait. Master on. Yeah, okay, good.
We're on your time now.
Pack exporting complete. Well,
Good afternoon, ladies
ain't
and
that
gentlemen,
jolly.
and welcome aboard. Our flight time
Nice to
will
see
be
Pack
roughly
X
2 hours.
showing the HUD
Now that
in
the
here.
cabin door is closed, please make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your large devices are now shut down and stowed.
Let me
Please
see.
fasten your seatbelt and make sure
We
that all
can
tray tables
arm
and
doors
seat backs are in
and
a full
cross
upright
check.
lock position for departure. Cabin crew, prepare cabin for departure.
Guess the main doors are closed. I'm trying to think. What about the... So these one... I'm gonna say closed, right? So now they're closing. We go down on these constraints. What's the... Here we also need to fix this the standby altimeter. That's good. I think we're looking pretty ready. Let's file the flight plan. Qatar 4003 Heavy, ready to copy IFR clearance. We can toggle the jetway. Very good looking jetways, I must say, the default ones. Nice with no GSX, no need for that. Even though it would be nice with people walking, right? Flap is open.
Qatar 4003 Heavy is cleared to Oscar Mike Delta Bravo. Climb via the ALSE-2 Echo departure, with the ALSIM transition, then is
anything
filed.
else here?
Maintain flight level 210.
I guess you can
Radar
remove
director
these.
on 119.4. Squawk 3520.
Let's put these on as well. Squawk 3520.
Altimeter is 2982 ground on 120.22 Qatar 4003 Heavy.
So we're supposed to go up to flight level 210. So all the way up, got to follow the VNAV, of course. Okay. Qatar 4003 Heavy, ready to taxi. We don't have a too long taxiway, at least. We can go to the left, not to the right, will be faster.
Taxiways Echo 4, Delta, Echo 3, Charlie, Alpha 1, Bravo, Alpha, hold short runway 34 right Qatar 4003 Heavy.
I think like that should be perfect.
Sound to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready. Sound to cockpit, tower's driving up.
Oh no, I said ready to taxi. Qatar 4003 Heavy, ready for pushback. So now I have pushback and taxi clearance, that's good.
Pushback approved Qatar 4003
Okay, that's ready.
Heavy.
And we need to disconnect these. Let's put the bleeds on. I guess that one doesn't need to be available anymore. Now they're gone. The parking brakes are on, so we can remove the chocks. We should have done this before we called that vehicle, right? But could be worse. Look at these beautiful engines. If anyone of you has the Mango engine mod, please let me know, because I want to know if it's worth getting those. I'm wondering about the sound pack as well, so do let me know if those are worth getting. What else? We're going to take off with that one. To use the Airsoft one where you can press everything in advance. Let's remove that. And let's see now. So I think the engines looks pretty good, but maybe that mod makes them look even sharper, right? Or is there a specific derivative that they are that they're thinking of for the Mango one? Okay, I think we are ready to go. Clear, clear, clear. We didn't try the fire. Nor did we do a lot of these other test annunciations. Oh no, I want to keep that. Can we? Okay, that one you can try. Can you close that one? Maybe not. Annunciator lights, 100% that's gonna work. Yeah. Okay, I think we are. We can close that one. Cover.
Sound to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go. So connected and bypass plan inserted. Release parking brake.
Okay, we have to release it manually. Okay.
Starting pushback. And you may start engine.
Going to ignition start. Let's start engine 4. We'll do a simultaneous just to save some time, so we'll do engine 4. Engine 2. Think you're supposed to be able to do this?
Gentlemen, please direct your attention to the screen to an important safety
Okay,
demonstration.
we'll get the Qatar safety now. As long as we didn't put that wrong. You can arm the takeoff. Put that into armed.
Welcome aboard this Qatar Airways flight. Please pay attention as we take you on a journey to our many
Pretty warm day also out there.
and demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft.
How do you get down this? 'Cause I know these ones, right? Can you move this one down?
Exits and walkways
Or you can't
must
seem
be
to move
kept
that one
clear at
either.
all times.
Oh well.
Baggage should be securely stowed in the overhead compartments or under the seats.
Let's open the door and let's remember to forget to close that.
Overhead lockers, as items may fall out. In-flight entertainment monitors
Okay,
must
we
be
are
locked
being.
away.
I'm just gonna jump outside. Look at this beauty. This is a really nice livery. This is the biggest reason why I wanted to fly, because this is a nice one that I found online.
Insert the metal end into the bucket until it clicks. To adjust, pull the strap to tighten the belt. To unfasten, lift the flap and pull the ends apart. When the seatbelt sign is illuminated,
Let's
you
jump.
must remain in your seat with your seatbelt fastened. If you plan to sleep during the flight, please keep your seatbelt fastened and visible to cabin crew.
Charlie Golf Tango Lima X-ray. Will not have an INTL ground. Wind 321 at 16 knots. Active departure runway 34L.
Okay, those engines looks good. I managed to press 1 by mistake, so I got some weird. I'm sure it was 80, is that what it was? That was bubbling. Okay, let's see. So if I want to close this, there we go. Then you can't see if they're closed though, like with the Airsoft one with the red. Here you really don't see kind of the textures. Wish it was a bit nicer. It's not bad. Like I said, system simulation makes up for all of it, but it would be nice.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Let's remove that one as well, it's not in our plan. Parking.
Connecting tail. Stand by.
In case of emergency landing on
Oh, there we go.
evacuation slides will
Okay, we have calculated this, so it's nice to see. We could have asked also the A-car system, I guess. The only thing I'm not sure is if this Atsu from here is supposed to work, but maybe it doesn't. But oh well. Disconnect and hand signals. It looks pretty good. We've asked for taxi clearance. The beacon light we forgot, but you know, minor problems. APU bleed off. We can go to low airflow. Shutting the APU completely. Radios are on.
Tow is disconnected and bypass bin has been
All
removed.
engines are
Hands signal left.
stabilized.
We'll see you next time and have fun up there.
Norm. I need to check that we're getting this right. 2.3, 2.8. Let me get this right. 2.3. And let me see. Flaps 1 plus F. Yes. Pretty high V1 speeds, or not for this aircraft, I guess, but generally speaking.
The cabin environment is carefully controlled. If
Let
oxygen
me
is
just move
required,
these.
mask
Can't really see it from my.
above you.
Let's see if we get rolling.
Will activate the oxygen supply. Place the
Looks
mask
like we do
close
have
enough.
idle thrust.
Adjust the
That's
band to secure it, and
effective
release
enough to get us
When
moving.
your mask is fitted correctly, you may then assist others.
Okay,
Your life
and we're
jacket
gonna
is
turn
either
to the
beside
right.
you,
I am
next
also
to you,
gonna put the
or
taxi
underneath
camera
your
on.
seat.
You
When
can see
instructed
we're
by the crew,
already
remove it from
a
its
bit to
container
the
and
right
put
of
it
it.
over your head. Bring the tape around
Let's
your
try
waist
to
and fasten
stay
the
on
front,
it.
pulling firmly to secure. Only inflate the life jacket as
Uh,
you leave the
uh, uh.
aircraft by pulling the two red toggles
Yeah, that's
sharply
on
downwards.
auto.
You can also inflate or top up the life jacket by blowing into the mouthpiece. The life jacket has a whistle to attract attention and a light that will automatically illuminate when in water. Infant life jackets will be distributed by the cabin crew.
And we can turn here a bit. Looks pretty good.
To help with the final preparations for takeoff, please ensure your seat is in the fully upright position. Your window
Gotta
shade
brake
is
a
open
bit.
or set to the clear position.
Yeah, we should be
Your tray table
turning.
and footrest are stowed, and your seatbelt is
Should be
fastened.
turning right and then left, but I'm gonna take a shortcut. Go here and then right.
The Q suite door will be locked in the open
Left is
position by the
clear.
crew
Not a lot of traffic
and
here.
should remain open
But
for
only around
taxi,
20
takeoff,
active
and
planes
landing.
according to Traffic Global, so that could explain it. God, I sometimes forget that we're taxiing a huge ass plane, and a long one, right? One of the longest ones, if not the longest one. I think it's the longest one, right? But I could be wrong. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful machine.
It shows in detail each of the safety aspects of this aircraft.
Okay, let's see.
Questions, the
Takeoff
cabin crew will
config.
be happy to help.
Predictive ensures off. Yeah, that's a problem. Now the takeoff config should be alright.
If you're traveling in the premium cabin, the Q Suite safety card is located in your suite, which
I agree
highlights
with the taxi
emergency
sounds. I
exit
read somewhere that it
procedures
sounds
in
like you're
case your
always
seat
driving
was
on
jammed in the
something, like
closed
it's like
position.
the thud. So maybe a sound pipe wouldn't be too wrong.
Now,
But I don't
all
think they
that's
had
left
the
to do
worst
is
sounds.
sit back,
I mean, apart from
relax,
that, right?
and enjoy
But
4,000 plus entertainment
who knows?
options with Oryx One. Thank you for your attention.
Cabin is secure, ready for departure.
Okay, ready for departure by Pack X. That's good news. Anything that we are forgetting? Let's see that the terrain radar works. Looks good. What aircrafts do we have here? 777. And what's that? An Italian or Mexican army vessel? We're around 20 ground speed, so that's okay. A bit fast, maybe. Fuel looks correct. Status is correct. So things are looking good with our aircraft today, that's good news. Let's see when we get the landing, sorry, landing. The tower handover. Or maybe that wasn't a military, maybe that is a... Is that Isle of Man or Malta? Maybe it's Malta, right? Isle of Man is the figure, right? Sorry about that, zooming a bit too much. Okay, so maybe it makes sense with some interesting flag. Thought it was a military vessel at first when I saw the stack of radars on the top, but I guess it makes sense. So when some guy driving around, can't imagine that that's what they... I mean, it does have a bit of immersion, I'm not gonna lie. I do like that about Explain that I can fly with cars and stuff, but yeah, I would focus on the ground scenery, just getting that looking better. Can they do that? I think a lot of people would reevaluate Explain, or I hope at least. Because it is a great sim. I mean, our research has done a good job. I mean, I have a hard time flying Explain 11 now, because it's just... I mean, Explain 11 is good though on its own, so I'm not gonna bash that, but Explain 12 really, like, it's hard to go back, right? It's just a tad bit better, which I would hope P3D version 6 would have been, but yeah, that was the end of the line, it seems. Okay, let's see here. Are we getting the handover now? Maybe when we... yeah. Let's put the lights on. Yeah.
Tower on 118.02 Qatar 4003 heavy.
Oh no, wrong. I hate the zoom is the same as the, you know, flick up switch. Okay. Qatar 4003 heavy, ready for takeoff.
Qatar 4003 heavy winds are 307.
Good. Taxiing out.
Runway 34 right.
Cleared for takeoff. 34 right Qatar 4003 heavy.
Okay, I think we are all set. Ignition, yeah, APU is off. Flex, lights set. So we should be good. If something goes wrong, we can abort up until 153, I think, is 155, the V1. We should start the chrono, which I do seem to forget on a daily basis. Oh, 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 we turned a bit too soon. I must say the taxiing is better on the now when I'm flying this after flying the Aerosoft one. Okay, let's get going. A rolling start of sorts. Manflex, SRS and runway. Wish us good luck. 80 knots. 90 knots. So airspeed is alive. 100 knots. 120. We're gonna make this very nicely. 140. We didn't check if our flight controls though, so it's a bit better. V1, rotate. Oh, 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 oh. That could have been a wing strike. Ugh. God damn. Is it the winds? Yeah, this is okay, I mean 16, yeah, it's a bit gusty, the gear coming up. I was a bit taken. I mean, damn. Explain knows how to make you feel like you're flying. Looks pretty good here actually, the default. Could be a bit more high rises, but not too bad. Okay, gear is up. Lights off. Going to level climb, yeah.
Radar director on 119.4 Qatar 4003 heavy.
Going to flap 0.
Radar director Qatar 4003 heavy climbing to flight level 210.
Okay, let's make sure we don't fall behind our aircraft. Speed, altitude constraint. What was it, 4,000? Yeah, we need to turn to the left here. Maybe not that crazy. Oh. It handles very nicely. But yeah, a bit coming from the Airsoft one, which is really like easy on the handle. Let me jump to the side a bit. Looks amazing. Yes, it does. Outside looking good. Okay, back to our current trajectory. Maybe I need to add a bit of sensitivity. It feels like I have to really move this. Okay, this is good, I think. Let's do autopilot on. No longer my controls. This one should not have been stayed on camera, but I have seen on the taxi camera. I mean, cool though to see us flying above. But yeah, we would want to see this right for the takeoff. So let me see if it rises now. That was 4,000. 10,000 should be the next. That was round. Is Alped also 4,000? Okay, so we are staying for a bit of time at this altitude. Look at that nice little boat down there. We can go to standard. Actually, before we go to standard, does it show the discrepancy? I mean, now we have a discrepancy, right? Shouldn't we? Maybe they don't all have that. Okay, let's just
Center
put
on
this back.
126.7 take care Qatar 4003 heavy.
Pull, pull.
Center Qatar 4003 heavy at 4,100 feet climbing to flight level 210.
Let's go out a bit so we can actually hear the engines. Absolutely marvelous engineering with these things. It'll be a fun job. What do we have on the... oh. Well, ain't that an interesting screen? Everyone just watching the blue nothingness. Okay, let's see after Alped if we start climbing. We have about 270 nautical miles left, so it's not a long flight. But in this pace it will be a long flight. Everything else looks correct. Data link not available. Is that because we don't have okay, like that, right? Let me see if I do the second one. AOC only. ETA, weather radar. Okay, we're now climbing again. You can hear the engines spooling up, adding a lot of thrust. We can't turn off the landing lights, nobody's gonna notice us out here. Can't even see any other planes, so that's sad. We're alone in our flight sim world. What ship is that? Never again. Okay, interesting. Let's see, it's gonna be a long flight until we get somewhere, and I think we have all the settings set correctly. We have the lights off, we have the standards set. Or actually it's a bit nicer with this, I think. A bit more mumble sound. So I'm gonna leave it as this, and then I'm gonna go and do something else while we do the climb and the cruise. I'll come back to plan the approach. Unfortunately, there's not much to see here because it's only the water. Talking about that, actually, maybe it would be nicer to see the other side.
Gentlemen, we are now passing through 10,000 feet. You can now turn
We're
on
not
your
passing
larger
10,000
portable
feet.
electronic devices. As a reminder, seatbelt fasten while you do not congregate
Pretty
in the
okay
alley
cabin,
near the
but
lounge
so like these windows, they just lack the detail. That's the only sad part. Maybe like this is nice. Okay, be right back.
403 Heavy. Center Qatar 4003 Heavy at flight level 210.
In a few moments, we'll be starting our in-flight service. We will be serving complimentary drinks and snacks. Please look in your seat back for our list of complimentary activities. Premium drinks are available for a small charge. If you wish to make an additional purchase, please note that we only accept credit cards.
Okay. The captain has returned. And we are getting up. We have already gotten the descent clearance with the older transition. Oh, sorry, not the descent clearance, but the info on the arrival. What we need to look at now is enter destination data. Well, that is a good one to start entering. Now the question is, what do we know about the weather? All the way over in Dubai. We need to enter that, but let's do the easy parts first. We'll enter the... This one also wants to do this descent soon. Let's do the... not the departures, but the arrivals. 12 right, we're doing 30 right.
Will cross
On
10 flight level 120 then descend by OTHH 3
Yeah,
Delta
that
arrival.
looks correct.
Transition to cross Hull at Port Buck flight level 030 altimeter is 2979er Qatar 4003 heavy.
Now we have minimums of well, let's see, ground speed knots 637 maybe? Yeah, that should be, no wait, here we have ILS standard, sorry. 232. QNH will cross at just above flight level 030. Okay, and let's start our descent very soon then. We're in no rush whatsoever. Still about 140 nautical miles. Why would we even start descending at this point? We're just gonna be stuck in this loop that you're forced to go in order to get in. I hate this approach with human. I guess we can ask them for a vectoring at some point. But I'm gonna wait a bit with starting our descent. We are really in no rush. Yeah, decelerate. Let me see what's sorry, not upsing. I need to go to 80s for Dubai. Must be someone online that's available here. METAR 6 hours ago. That's not outdated, right? From south, wind at 6 knots. But this is too outdated, I can't use that. Some sort of date is here we go. 190 at 8. Temperature of 26. QNH of 1009er. That's perfect. We can see Dubai there in the foreground. Look at this, my god, I thought for a second that we were in P3D. My god. Guess they're not that different. Makes me wanna get photoreal. Saw some guy who's gonna do the whole world in like really low gigabyte photoreal. He started with Norway, so I'm hoping his project progresses. 'Cause that would be cool. See anything else? Or should we start our descent? I'll have a quick look. Now we have 114. No rush yet. Like, there's really no rush. Are we hitting turbulence? Let's have a look on the wings. Does feel like we're hitting some turbulence, right? I am gonna ask our passengers to... our seatbelt sign is on. Wish we could do like nice public address about turbulence, but I haven't seen that.
We're making good progress here, and we're doing our best to get you in on time.
Okay, let's see. We can soon start descending. I think we can actually now start descent. Which time to begin? I'm actually a bit afraid it's gonna put us on like some crazy descent. We're gonna do 2000 feet per minute. I think that should be sufficient. Straight approach, at least I want to be this old one. It's from 19 December 14. I mean, this is an old one. I really like Habitat though. Now when I'm seeing it in action, it's great. I'll look at this, can put the manuals here. Do notes. Navigraph. Hey! Chart Fox. Okay, you can only look them up in order to download. Okay.
Approach Qatar 4003 heavy descending to 3,000 feet.
Let's leave this on here.
Continue descent via the UTE-3 Delta arrival. For the ILS approach to runway 30 right with the all-dot transition Qatar 4003 heavy.
Sounds good and reasonable. What's the transition?
Logo Qatar 4003
13,000 at 109. So we need to soon change our barrow from standard. Let me see. reaching Dubai here. That's the airport we're landing at, I'm pretty sure. And Zaria airport must be down here somewhere. We can see the palms. Pretty good looking. Look at that, seeing some buildings now. But where is that? That huge building. Ah, there we go. There it is. The world's tallest building, Burj Khalifa. But that building looks almost equally tall.
4003 heavy.
No. No. What's happening? No. We were supposed to see all of the nice Dubai. It was all lying. Ah, god damn it. Okay, so we're not gonna be able to see all of that, unfortunately. So what we can do is, what's the visibility? 6,000 for haze. Ooh. And it's been deteriorating weather, so that's not good. Looking at windy meters now. So we won't have a lot of, this might be an ILS with an outland in a worst case scenario. Let's see. Okay, let me see now if we can. We really don't need to slow down. We have such a long. I'm gonna brake against the ATC. It's not the correct procedure. But at least until we reach 10,000, then I can, I guess, slow down. What's the VAP speed? 149. Let's have a look at our landing performance. This is correct, it's 30 degrees. Where did I get 26 from? That's due point. QNH, I think that's correct. And we crossed. So we should now be able to put this, let me have a look, like that. Now we're reaching 10,000, so what we'll do is we'll press that in. What's the speed it's suggesting? 210, yeah, that looks okay. Runway conditions. You can see a bit of the ground now. Let's switch quickly to the outside. Right off because I was. As you can see, it's a bit misty, a bit hazy. While we're flying over the airport. Doesn't look too good from above, but hopefully it's better on landing. We can hope at least. We're going way too fast. We got an exception, let's put it that way. The funny part that in terms of altitude we're not even that far off. We're basically on our on our descent. My god. Well, better for the video, I guess, to do this a bit faster, even though we are breaking the speed. Luckily, it's not virtual airline flight. This is just an A340 Toliss flight. Not a lot of virtual airlines actually use this aircraft in their fleet. Walker has it because they have all aircraft. But their Vigo, that I also fly Metro. Nope. Let me see. Auto brake. 3 maybe? We choose it here as well. Auto brake, brake mode 3. Reverse 1. Calculate 149 as a lap. Doesn't seem unreasonable. Yeah, and it's same there. Okay, good. We're now at 280. Continuing to lose speed as we descend towards 3000 feet, which is our, looks like our approach altitude is 3000. Should have put that to norm for the airflow, but forgot about it. I need to read into this A-cars one. Would be nice to get the forecast from here. Just don't seem to be able to use this. I haven't really looked into ATC menu as well. What's the possibilities there? Shooting below now since we're descending. Okay, we're reaching quite nicely the speed we want now. Oh, look at that. A bit of turbulence. I really like the X-plane. It really feels like you get that, you know, that effect like you're flying in the real world. And I mean, the graphics are, I mean, and now it's considering we only have the sim heaven, right? So they place everything kind of where it's supposed to be placed. But like the underlying scenery, it's just X-plane basic. So still looks pretty good. Wondering if we need to, that's not used to wind shades as of yet. We're at the right altitude, still at the right altitude. We should have landing system activated. Can you already, you can just swap between them for now. Do we have a new meter? No. Still pretty bad. I wonder if it's fog or if it's human induced. But I guess it's fog. Haze, this is writing. Visibility 4000. Should be fine though. It's not too bad of a visibility, to be honest. It would be worse if we're talking like hundreds or something. Then we could have a problem. But we shall be fine. Look, we even went out of it because we went so far. Let me have a look now. We are landing in 9 minutes. Feels like a lifetime. I hate this approach. In the future, remind me to just hasten up. Let me see, I'm gonna actually, I wanna try the direct. But ADC won't mind anyway. Maybe in the future we can do this sooner. This will save us a bit of time. Okay, let's have a look now. So we'll be coming back. You can see the haze here. Looks pretty good from here. It was just weird when we came from above, like it just suddenly appeared. Maybe that's how it does in real life. Yeah, not too bad, the desert in X-plane with the default, or almost default scenery. We have about 30 nautical miles left, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see, 26, 25. Oh my god, we should have made this turn ages ago. I don't know why I didn't think of this. But did you see, as long as they give you that, they won't care, right? So I should have just turned earlier. But oh well, we can imagine that it was busy. That's locked, so that's nice. This one is armed. We can wait with the rest. These are some ugly throttles. The toilet occupied button. Does it work? These seem to work, that's nice. The data loading selector. Well, look at that, Toliss even has some buttons that are not simulated. Okay, still looking good. You can see the localizer here. I'm soon gonna turn on the approach mode. Let's maybe do an outland with this one as well. We can do a lot of outlands today. Aerosoft and then this one. We got clearance
Cleared
now.
for the ILS approach to runway 30 right with the transition Qatar 4003 heavy.
We're activating the approach. Bit to the left. Cat 3 signal. We wanna do double APU. Cat 3 double. Looks good. Don't think I've ever done the outland on this one. I do prefer to do manual landings, but I can sometimes do these. We should have done the landing lights already. Let's do the runway. Let's do all the lights. Qatar 4003 heavy, established on final. We're a bit early there.
Tower on 118.75 Qatar 4003 heavy. Altimeter is 2979er tower. Tower Qatar 4003 heavy inbound for ILS approach runway 30 right.
Yeah, it's not good
Continue
visibility.
ILS approach to runway 30 right will call when established on final Qatar 4003 heavy.
And we're within about 10 nautical miles. We'll start dropping the flaps. Qatar 4003 heavy, established on final.
Cleared to land runway 30 right Qatar 4003 heavy.
Okay, let's see. We can go to flaps 1. We need that drag. We can start dropping our gear pretty soon as well. No rush though. Look at that, even the street lights are lit up. Looks pretty cool. It's gonna be a nice approach. What else? We'll drop our landing gear. We're on approach. We'll go to flaps 2. Flaps 2. Feels like we're descending like crazy, but yeah, maybe not that fast. Still dropping speed, so that's nice. Going flaps 3. I think we can go flaps full even. Let's see, cabin check. Okay, apart from the cabin, we're set up. Arm spoilers, that one is ready. Auto brake 3. It's looking good. We're on profile, slowly descending. Hopefully we'll get the land soon. Let's see. We have a runway in sight as well, so that's nice to see. We could do this visually. But let's try the auto land function just for the shit and the egg giggles. TA only. Let's just pay attention that we do get the auto land. Because if we don't, then of course we need to take appropriate actions. Speed, glide slope, localizer. Come on. Good. Where is that? Come on. Where is that land? Could be that I forgot something. I hope I didn't.
500.
500. Still no land.
400.
Land. There we go. Should be automatic now. And look at this. We're almost like a passenger now.
300.
300.
100 above.
100 above. That doesn't look like the best X-plane airport I've seen, but
Minimum.
continue. Okay, let's pay attention here now. 100.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10. Retard. 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 Retard.
Oh, that felt.
Retard. Retard. Retard.
Oh. That was an interesting. And I forgot to retard, of course, so that was maybe my mistake. Like that. Stay on the runway. Felt like a hard landing, that one. But let's see what how it looks on the replay. Well, that was nice. We can disarm all of these systems. We can start the APU.
Dubai. The local time is 1:27
Welcome to
p.m.
Dubai.
And it's currently about 30 degrees Celsius. You can now use your mobile devices.
Interesting to see the outer land
Until the aircraft has come to a
in
stop
its
and
full
the default sign
effect.
is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins as items may have
Qatar
been during flight.
4003, ready to taxi. I forgot heavy there. Maybe it doesn't matter. Qatar 4003 heavy, ready to taxi.
Qatar 4003 heavy contact Dubai ground on
We're being super efficient with our taxiing now.
taxi clearance. Ground on 118.35 for taxi clearance. Qatar 4003 heavy.
Qatar 4003 heavy, ready to taxi. Qatar 4003 heavy, ready to taxi.
Qatar 4003 heavy taxi to gate golf 16 via taxiways Kilo, Zulu 6.
Taxi to gate Golf 16 via taxiways Kilo,
Golf
Zulu 6.
16, that
Qatar
should be very close.
4003 heavy.
Gate Golf 1, a lot of Emirates flights here. I tried to look if Qatar had done this flight in the flight sim dispatcher, but it didn't say. There must be a better, some sort of better system out there. Flap is open, that means APU can go on. Oh, what are the speed brakes still doing? Why do the speed brakes sometimes change for me? It's like it just wants to be. I don't know. I do not know. Okay, let's just keep it away for now. Golf 16 should have been here. Did I pass that? Well, then we'll just do number 10 here. Now I pressed some wrong. Oh, yeah, because I forgot numlock. Okay, we'll turn in here. Oh, the brake fans look a bit hot. Let's see, we have our guide there who's gonna guide us in. We could put this to taxi so we see a bit better. Maybe I turned a bit too steep actually. We don't need those lights. We can basically turn off all of the lights. We have APU now. Let's have a look on the outside. But I do think these are usually a bit better than at least to my knowledge, at least a bit better than the GSX ones. And we'll turn a bit to the right. Yeah, look at that. That's very nice. And now I'm gonna want to set parking brakes. There we go. Whew. Just on the line. We'll shut all our nice 4 engines. Jump quickly to the outside. Pretty good landing. This guy guided us well. That's nice to see. I'll shut pilot to ADC. I'll just have a look quickly at Pack X. Make sure we get the landing rate. Seatbelt signs off. Of course, with this default, you don't really have any interiors. Might be good for FPS. That's the only thing I'm. Oh, I forgot numlock again. But yeah, I don't want to get those airports if you know it's only a bit better, and then the FPS is like too crazy hit. I mean, I can't even fly default Amsterdam without my FPS being horrible. So that's very annoying. At least with the Fearless I couldn't. I was trying to do a flight there at some point 1 month ago or so. But then it was easier to do Iran. There we go. Now they are happy with our deboarding. 82. Whoa, okay, okay. I want to see this landing now. So maybe I was wrong. Maybe it was a better landing. The AI showing me how to do them. We can maybe start here. Let me have a look. A bit faster. Maybe around here, right? So yeah, this is let me just quickly have a look at this view. I mean, amazing. This is just crazy nice view to have. I'm gonna change to this one though, because you get a better overview of the landing itself. But yeah, the default scenery in X-Plane is amazing though. I mean, compared to any other flight sim, there's just no comparison. We need a little bit extra, and then it would be perfect. Not sure what that extra is, but hopefully they'll get there. Okay, let's see. It's flaring. Oh, that's soft. That's super soft. Damn. And now I forgot to retard in time. That's why we were having a bit of a trouble getting that nose down, but then I forced it down. A bit of a hard push down, but it worked. Ooh, almost going a bit out there. That's on me. So yeah, pretty good. And I can really recommend this plane. It's amazing. The A300, the A330-900, the Neo one that they have now made is probably even better. But if you're like me and have a soft spot for the A340 for some reason, then do get this one. It's amazing. But yeah, thank you for watching. Have a good rest of the day. If you have any questions, feel free to do them in the comment section. And otherwise, yeah. Bye bye.